Good morning and welcome to my bathroom. I was actually putting my makeup on. It's about 5 o'clock in the morning and I was about to put my contour on my nose and I realized, why don't I go ahead and videotape this? Because I know that I've tried a couple of different things and some worked and other ones didn't. So I thought, let me just show you how I do mine. So as you can see, I already have my foundation. I have most of my makeup on. And by the way, I have tried a lot of high-end foundations and drugstore foundations. And right now I'm using the Marc Jacobs Remarkable, which is absolutely wonderful. And as you mature, your face changes and your texture changes and even the shape of your face changes. So you have to try different things. So what may have worked a year ago may not work today. So let me just show you. As you can see, I already have the two lines and I draw the lines with a small brush, really lightly. And I start right around the middle, right around here. And I know that I'm not a makeup artist, and I know that a lot of the makeup artists will say to go ahead and start all the way up here and bring it down. And I've tried that, but honestly, it makes my eyes look kind of narrow, pushed in together. And not only that, but it makes me look like I'm upset, like I'm grumpy or something, which I'm not. So I do mine starting right around here, right where there's a bone, right there, and I don't bring it all the way down because then it looks really odd. And one thing that I do after I do my lines is that I put a really thin coating of foundation. Now this one is Double Wear by Estee Lauder, and I used to wear it, and now I'm with Marc Jacobs. But it's really thin. You don't want to use one that is too thick, because what you want to do is bring it over the line and kind of tap it to kind of form like a veil, so that when people look at your face, okay, there's contouring there, but you really don't see the lines. It's not harsh. So I just shake the bottle a little bit, and I take a really small little bit from what is right here on the top. Let me see if I can do this. This is the first time that I've tried doing my makeup with a camera. So I tap it really lightly, very lightly. Let me see if I'm doing this correctly. And I just tap it like that. Let me see if I can get a little bit for the other side. I do have to look in the mirror, and I am so sorry that I'm giving you my back. This is the first time I've done this, and I had not really planned on doing it, so I apologize. Anyways, so you tap, and I probably made them a little bit darker than I should have, but this is what I do. With just a teeny tiny little bit more, and you can get away with darker lines, a little more contouring if it's evening time and you're going out. Lighting is a lot more forgiving in the evening time, but when you're going to work, which I am, I work in an office, everything shows, and when things show, people kind of look at you funny. And then the next thing that I do, I use the Laura Mercier powder for my face after the foundation, but I don't want to use it to put a little bit over my nose because it's too light. So I have bought the Revlon Color Stay, way back, and I decided that I wanted to use something different, but I kept it. And I really believe in just repurposing cosmetics, not going out and buying just another thing for one specific area of your face. And I know that like for example, primers. And I know that people will buy an eye primer and a lip primer and a face primer. And I think, you know, I don't, to me, it's not necessary. If I use primer, which I use just below my eyes, because I don't put concealer, I don't put foundation right below my eye. It just doesn't look right. It makes me look more mature than what I am. And it creases, and I don't need it because I really don't have discoloration. I do not have dark circles under my eyes. So I just put a little bit, and I will show you, of the Hourglass Veil, which is very nice. And it is just light enough that it creates the illusion of having a little bit of the really light color concealer. So anyways, coming back to the nose, I just tap a little bit of the brush with the powder, and it has just enough color. And I don't know if you can see it, if it's too white on the camera. And then I just pat it really lightly on both sides, just like that. And when you have put the contouring on both sides of the face, it kind of naturally creates, it leaves the middle part being lighter, and it looks natural. So I don't really need to put any product there, and I try to use as little product as I can, especially during the day. But if it was nighttime, then I would probably do, and I have another Revlon color stay that I bought and I didn't really use it, but it's a really light color, almost white. And I like them because they're matte, so they're gonna absorb any kind of shiny. I don't like shiny, so I would do just a little bit and put it just, and again, I don't go all the way up and I don't bring it all the way down. I leave it like just before you go to the tip. I don't do the tip. I think it looks kind of funny, you know. So right there, and I would probably make it a little bit more pronounced if it was evening time, but not for work. And again, I try to use as little product as possible. And so that's what I do for my contouring for my nose. And this is just a quick little video just to show you what I do. And I hope all of you have a wonderful day. This is Tuesday. It's about 5:30 in the morning. And I do get up very early almost every night, around 2:30. It's just one of those things. Sometimes I hit the gym around 4 o'clock in the morning. Other times I do other things. So have a wonderful day. Thank you for watching. I hope this helped. And remember, talk to yourself, compliment yourself, edify yourself. You are beautiful. You are awesome. You are magnificent. Today's going to be a wonderful day. Look in the mirror and say those things to yourself. You are great. You are fabulous. Next time.